Tomorrow morning here for the second part of Mia's investigative report into the Vaal water crisis, in which she demands answers from the government on what's being done to turn the situation around. Other stories now. Another group of Trek for Mandela climbers aim to summit Mount Kilimanjaro by Women's Day next week. They jetted off from OR Tambo International Airport on Saturday morning. This expedition is trying to raise awareness and funds for the Caring for Girls menstrual hygiene program. Now, among those summiting is our very own eNCA anchor.
All packed and ready to go, with boots made especially for walking. A group of hikers from South Africa and Korea are heading up Africa's highest peak.
I'm feeling strong, I'm looking forward to the journey, and I'm really excited, and I think, it's really forced me to ask myself why I actually signed up to be part of this to begin with, and the cause resonates still so deeply with me that I'm all for it.
Caring for Girls, a subsidiary of the Trek for Mandela project, distributes sanitary pads to teenage girls in need. They're aiming to raise money for 60 million pads.
I've got first-hand experience, of not actually having sanitary towels, because I come from a very much disadvantaged community, from a disadvantaged home. So to actually climb, for these girls to get an annual supply of pads is actually amazing. It's really a great deal for me. I feel like I'm not only climbing for them, but I'm also climbing for the young me.
For some, it's their first climb. But it's not so for teacher Esther Masinga and Mrs. South Africa Nicole Kappa. They climbed Kilimanjaro earlier this year and hiked to Everest's base camp in April.
Ooh, I'm adventurous. I'm very, very adventurous. I travel all over places looking for mountains, challenging myself with mountains.
I was never adventurous. I was quite afraid as a woman, and it took a big life event for me, with my daughter being born and diagnosed with a rare disease, for me to discover my purpose. And I need to be an example to her, and that's one of bravery, and it's an example for all women. I want to set that standard of let's get out there and climb our own mountains.
We shouldn't underestimate ourselves. Everything is possible. We can all make it, and the sky is not a limit.
Hikers are hoping to reach the summit by Thursday.
We always say that Madibas live by three values: free yourself, free others, and serve every day. And I hope all of us will serve in some way in our own corners, that we'll do our best to serve others.
And if you're curious as to what's in their luggage,
I've taken some small little pebbles up with some people's names on them, some women that have inspired me with their climbs in life, and I'll be bringing them down a pebble from the summit.
I also have lots of chocolate in my bag. The mountain needs a high-calorie diet. So I think those, you can almost take everything else away, but my socks and my chocolate, they have to stay.
To pledge 30 Rand to the Caring for Girls project, SMS Girl Child to 42513. Erin Bates, Johannesburg.